Aquarius, welcome to your just-in-time tarot reading. If you're watching this, Aquarius, trust that there is a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back, Aquarius. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bronya, and I'm really looking forward to bringing through this message. Sometimes that's going to feel like a personal reading. You know, it's really going to feel like it is meant for you, and it is your reading. Other times it might just be pieces that resonate, but those pieces I would not underestimate. They can really move you. Sometimes none of it will, and that's okay. Just leave it for somebody else. Okay, so I have two cards here. I have pulled the Piscean energy and I've pulled the Child of the Universe here with this card. And, you know, the Piscean energy is very much about you know, hopes, dreams, wishes. It's really the dreamscape. It's a lot of it to do with, you know, new paths that are yet to reveal, okay? And I've got the Child of the Universe card here as well. So you might be getting clear on your position of, you know what, I am the conscious creator. You know, I feel that there is more within me, and I'm going to start taking the steps towards it, and that is when the path unfolds. So I feel like with the Piscean energy coming through, you've got some kind of big dream, some big wish, but at the moment it's remaining quite conceptual because it needs some kind of action behind it. So, Child of the Universe, you are being reminded here that you are supported divinely by your angels, spirits, guides on your quest. So let's keep going, Aquarius. I'm using the Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot for the Major Arcana pull. That was the Child of the Universe Oracle, and I've got the Lucid Dreams Beginners Tarot. So I will link all these stunners for you in case you want to add them to your collection. Okay, I've got the High Priestess here, and that very much fits with the theme that we've been discussing, because the High Priestess is an all will be revealed energy, and she usually is depicted by sitting at the threshold, the gateway, you know, from the subconscious to the conscious, right? The gateway sometimes to a new path, and she's a bit of a like, you know, mum's the word. I'm going to keep quiet on this, but she kind of hints to you and says, there's so much growth and potential on this path, but dear Child of the Universe, you need to step through and go on the journey to get to that destination. And yes, there will be highs and there will be lows, but you know, this will be what you make of it if you really commit to the journey. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. And the High Priestess is the duality in the mind, right? You know, the do I or don't I? Should I take that leap of faith? So let's jump into the full tarot deck, Aquarius, and see what we can learn about this. So a new path is either opening, or you know, you're wondering whether to step on. The Chariot, it's pretty perfect. Cancer energy in the Major Arcana. You might be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. See the horses, the black and the white. This is another card of duality, the indecision, right? The being in two minds, but we have to really make a firm decision. Otherwise our chariot's going to get pulled in different directions and it won't take the most direct path to the goal or the destination. So one of the messages of the Chariot is that we have to make that aligned decision and back it with the earthly follow through, the determination to actually go after this. And oftentimes it talks about leaving behind a sense of home, a sense of comfort. So that could be, I've got to leave you know, my hometown, or leave my family for a period of time, or leave this job that's really comfortable and I love these colleagues I work with, but I know I can't get to the income or climb the ladder here, right? It's a double-edged sword decision, but that's where you get on the path to claiming your true victory, right? Yeah, 8 of Wands. I mean, that too, it can be travel, can be movement, or a change of direction, Aquarius. And you might have had an offer or an opportunity, or it might be coming. That is the very thing that, you know, you're needing to decide, because this can bring a communication that in turn brings with it a rapid shift or a rapid change. So we've got like a fast energy, like things are moving fast here, fast forward movement. And maybe you kind of feel with the intuition, the High Priestess card coming through, you can kind of feel that this is, you know, like coming for you. I always feel that we can sense change, you know, a lot like a pet or an animal senses an earthquake or something coming, because the vibration, the movement of it starts earlier than what we can actually perceive. So what I'm saying is energetically, this is already happening. And once we start seeing the tangible outcomes and opportunities show up, it's well advanced in the manifestation process. So I've pulled the Death card. We know this is death and rebirth. We know this is a really big card of moving on and transition and transformation and change. But it's usually there's something to release, to rebirth, something to let go of, to liberate. Remember, we talked about that sense of home. Now, it's a general collective reading, so what that is for you versus somebody else could be quite different. But the feeling in the body is likely the same, you know, that I have to release a sense of, oh, it's a safety or a comfort, or that was really anchoring me within myself, or, you know, really anchoring my sense of security. So we have to give up something like that in order to get to the next level, which is where you really need to back yourself. Yeah, Nine of Swords. And I think there's some genuine worry about that, and it's very normal to feel that level of overwhelm, Nine of Swords. But if we sit in this energy and identify with those thoughts, which you are not your thoughts, that's when this becomes a block, right? And we can easily think about all the reasons why we shouldn't make the move and we should stay where we are, and that starts stacking up, and it almost like makes a wall, doesn't it? So the Nine of Swords can be the very mind game that keeps you in a sense of entrapment. And then the King of Swords, which is your minor arcana, Aquarius, is what cuts through that. Okay, what cuts through that is you being in your most mature expression and taking a zoom out and looking at the big picture here. Because if you do look at the big picture, you'll see where the pieces start falling into place, and you'll see that, okay, I need to make a sacrifice for the greater good here, but that's just a period in my life, right? And further down the track, you can bring things back together and have it all right? So that's why I'm going, you can have it all. So the King of Swords says, yeah, it's a time to see with that level of clarity and make a really mature decision, right? And it feels like this is your decision, Six of Cups. And very soon, you know, you will get back to this beautiful feeling of growth and, you know, harmony and, you know, great friendships, great relationships. But with the Six of Cups, I do feel, because this card is often really associated with nostalgia and memories and childhood of the past, that you're needing to give up something that makes you feel that level of stability and security that we felt as children. Like I said, it could be the family home you grew up in, it could be the place, it could be I have to move away from family, or, you know, I'm needing to go out beyond any of those comfort zones, right, and carve out my own path. So I think things can move really fast here. I believe you can have it all, but we're looking at a bit of a greater good sacrifice. But I just feel this is also really, really exciting for you. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading, the first link down below will pop you over to my website and you can check out what I offer there. There is also my Instagram and TikTok accounts linked below. I'm very active and interactive on both of those platforms with different content. I also have a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide linked below if you'd like to get started reading the cards. And you'll also find my 2 paid courses. I have an Introduction to Intuitive Tarot that is reading from the heart, the intuition, not the guidebook, right? How many of you do read tarot and you have to look it up in the book? Okay, that's not what we're aiming for. And I have my signature course, which is a full foundation in tarot and my professional reading process. All right, Aquarius, gonna leave it there. Sending you love and magic. Bye for now.